Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Marble World, and we are continuing the mega marble run that I am collaborating with Drae on, and you can see that there's more since the last time you saw me add to this course. So Drae added this first section here that went all the way up to here, and then I added all of this stuff that leads into a ramp going into this custom-made funnel. And then it was Drae's job to add from there, which he did. He added this tube that leads down into a grassy skee ball ramp that goes up into this entire skee ball receptacle area. And there's actually a lot of really, really cool stuff going on here. So here, let me spawn in a handful of marbles. There we go. These are actually going to take a very, very long time to get to the end of the course. But let me do a quick recap of what this thing involves, because I was looking at it before I started recording, and there's a lot of intricacies to this, actually. So the way he designed this is the higher up you get into this course, then the farther ahead you'll be when you get to this ladder. So you can see this ladder goes all the way down from the bottom up to the top. So if you can get into this top tube, you skip all the way up to this section of the ladder. But if you miss any of those tubes, you're gonna go maybe down into here, which are down at this section of the ladder. And if you miss that entire circular area, you're gonna go right into this dead zone, which brings you all the way to the bottom of the ladder pretty much. But what's even cooler than that is there's this extra section in case you fall off this ramp somehow off to the sides. You actually get caught here, which then brings you down here and then brings you onto one of these stair climbing things. It's hard to see because it all blends in, but you can see it's one of these stair pushers, and then that pushes you into the bottom section here as well. Now, if you missed any of the previous episodes, I'm gonna leave a link to Drae's episode where he built the skee ball thing. All right, here they come down the skee ball ramp and into the skee ball receptacle. I don't know what it's called. I'm just calling it a receptacle for some reason. So you can see they get distributed pretty well all over the place. A lot of them are missing, but I think some of them already made it in. Yeah, that one must have made it in the top hole because he's way ahead. But it ends right here. Not a lot of room for me to work with at the end here. I might need to actually adjust from here instead of the very end. But I don't exactly have a plan yet on what I'm gonna do. I was just gonna kind of let the stream of consciousness flow and then just build whatever I'm gonna build. But yeah, this is looking amazing right now. Look at this. So I like how it really seems to take a special marble to make it into the top one. Like most of them kind of either miss or go into the bottom ones. So the ones that make it in the top, they really stand out from the rest. All right, so let's go ahead and clear off, and now it is time to start building. And my natural inclination with this is to split onto two different mirrored tracks that are then gonna go on either side of this skee ball run. And then what they're gonna do from there, I do not know. This is gonna be a very, very interesting course. We're filling this room up. This room it's gonna become somewhat limiting very, very soon. I'm curious how far we're gonna be able to take this mega marble run. All right, so here's my inclination. I replaced this final section here with a split, and I think that is that horizontal? I don't know, we have to kind of go down a little bit, don't we? Am I going to be able to turn from this split? All right, now for the sake of testing, I've put a temporary marble spawner right here, so at any point I can spawn marbles right where I need them to be and make sure this is all gonna work. And by the looks of it, that works fine. No marbles seem to be getting stuck. All right, so we may need to go out a little bit further than I have. There we go. That should lead us pretty evenly on both sides. All right, this is gonna be really interesting. Okay, so I got a crazy idea that involves using a copy of one of these. All right, so here's the idea I've been working on for a while now. What I kind of wanted to do is I copied one of these ramp sections here, because these are designed to have all of these very low power boosters to prevent them from getting stuck on an upward slope. So even if they like land here with backwards momentum, the boosters should continue to push them in this direction until they eventually get off the ramp. So I decided to do that, but kind of like upwards jump pads, but a little bit more reliable and consistent than your typical bounce pad that we actually have in the game. They keep jumping from section to section to section, going up just gradually a little bit. So we're actually ascending while maintaining momentum on our marble course without needing to use like a ladder or something like this. Now, the only thing with this, I also had to put these big wings on the sides because even though despite me trying to funnel them in here, they still tend to like bounce off to the sides sometimes and fall off the track. So those should kind of guarantee that they're going to stay in the center, but still with the bounciness, they sometimes tend to, well, I kind of missed it there. Here, I'll spawn in a whole bunch more. But as you can see, as they're jumping from pad to pad, some of them end up falling back anyway, despite the boosters. So over here, I've been working on a remedy to that. So if they fall down, they're going to be landing on this section, which is slightly tilted. So they're going to continue forward, but they're just not going to be up here with the rest of the marbles. So the marbles that actually make it through all of these boosters are going to get the reward of being up and ahead of the marbles down below. Kind of similar to Dre's idea with having the marbles that don't make it into the upper tubes. They're going to be further back when it comes to this ladder. Where it's going to go from here, I have no idea yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. First, I need to make this a little bit more reliable so less marbles fall off. Okay, so now I just gotta move a copy of this thing over to this side, and it should line up just right, I hope. All right, I think that should do it. Let's go ahead and test this out. We shouldn't get any marbles. I hope we shouldn't get any marbles dropping other than after the jump in this catching area. And it looks like that's the case. Everything seems to be doing just fine. Look at that. I've also put an anti-clog device right here, which is just another weak power booster, just to prevent anything from getting stuck right there as the marbles kind of push together. Which I don't even think in the real course, because this thing's spawning a whole bunch at once up here, but in the real course, it's just gonna be little waves. So that shouldn't even really be an issue anyway. But hey, just in case, it's kind of like a fail-safe. All right, now to figure out where we're going from here. All right, guys, I may have gone a little bit overboard with this one. So I have them shooting out of these warp cannons pretty much, and they pretty much all kind of go into a area about this big. So I thought, why not make a giant tube out of flat pieces? Kind of like I made this funnel out of the flat pieces. And I came up with this. It's a lot of parts, as you can see if I... I can't... Oh, that's because I have paint mode on, my bad. Yeah, so if I select it, basically, if I want to copy and paste this to the other side, which I do, I am first going to save my world because I'm worried. Oh, you see how much it just lagged my game there? So I'm going to delete the marbles, and I'm going to copy and paste. Okay, it did it. It did it. I was concerned that maybe it might crash my game. So now I just need to align this with this. And I think it is now symmetrical. I may be taking up more space than I deserve for this particular one. Like here's, oh my god, we are gonna fill up this whole map. Like we have one corner of the room that is untouched now. And it's got these things hanging in the air too, which isn't gonna be that fun to deal with. But I've been trying to bring these things together. I want to actually bring these things like together at some point so Drae has an easy point to start from. But this is proving difficult to bring these two tracks that I split back together, especially since I split them with the rest of the course in between them. But I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna try something. Okay, it took some working around, but I finally got them to merge somewhere in a solid point, and it seems like they all make it without falling off or like doing anything weird. So I think it's time. Let's go ahead and clear the marbles. Let's spawn. I'm going to delete my temporary spawn point, and we are going to spawn from the very beginning, and we're going to see how long it takes for a marble to make it to the end of this thing. I'm going to try my best to follow whatever marble ends up being in the lead. All right, here we go. There's 180, 360 marbles. Let's go a little bit more than that. 540. All right, so far we actually already have a clear leader. Yellow is in the lead here. All right, let's slow things down a little bit so it's easier to follow. Okay, this is a really fast part. Okay, yellow, everything went into the pipes now, so I don't even know who's in the lead anymore. I guess we'll find out who comes out here. Green, another green. Greens always end up being in the lead for me. A watermelon is close behind too. Watermelon's always a strong contender as well. Oh, we got some falling off the course there a little bit. That's fine though. All right, so who is is anybody gonna jump the lead on the bounce pads here? We're about to find out. All right, looks like, oh, Watermelon tried but did not make it. Looks like nobody yet has successfully jumped the line with a bounce pad. All right, it seems like we've passed the point where a bounce pad's gonna get them up in the lead. So it looks like we actually have a watermelon, a white, and a green as front runners so far. And getting on this ladder in the lead is actually, that is a strong advantage. Let's see what's gonna happen once they get to the top of the ladder. All right, here we go. Place your bets. Who do you think is gonna come out and top? What color, what pattern is gonna come out in the lead for this course? All right, I have time a little bit slower right now so we can follow easier. So it looks like we have, I'm gonna call it lava green, that one, because it's kind of like the lava texture, but just with a green color. So lava green is out in front right now. I don't know which is short, the inside or the outside track for this one. I actually am not sure which one's the shorter track. I guess we'll find out. The inside track has some boosts and smaller turns. I'm guessing that's gonna put white in the lead up here. But this block slows down the momentum, so we'll see if that actually does hurt it in the long run. Green, lava green is still out in the front, goes off the jump and into the funnel. So we are now transitioning onto Dre's portion of the course. Is lava green still going to be out in front? White takes the lead. White takes the lead in the funnel. But, oh no, yeah, white maintains the lead. Where are they gonna go? This skee ball course can actually completely change the game depending on where they end up, what hole they fall into. White is going into the worst hole. Green is almost made it into a better hole. Oh, purple. Oh no, watermelon did not make it up into one of the upper holes there. We have to watch though, because right now, if something makes it up into this top hole, I think they will jump the lead. And another white one almost made it up into the top hole, but not quite. Blue! We have a blue going up into the top hole, and look at that, right up into the lead. The next closest one is another green. We're gonna see how the rest of the course influences this leadership right here. Oh, no way! Blue actually fell off. Green is now super close behind on the ladder. What a mistake Blue made. He just had to sit there on the ladder and wait for the ladder to take him up. Could have maintained his lead, but now it is very, very close. We have a watermelon still not too far behind. I'm always rooting for the watermelon. All right, let's see what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure both oh, these are not equal. I just realized that. That is probably an explanation for why I was having some difficulties making things symmetrical, but they still both sides work. I guess that can be part of the luck of the draw. Which course do you get on and how is it going to affect you? We have a really tight race. Oh, blue falls off. Green gets shot out and it looks like we might have a winner here. Green makes it through the warp cannons and green is going to call it. Just a regular old green, not a watermelon green. Oh, watermelon was close behind though. Look at all these guys. All right, so I actually didn't do like a recap of what happens on the course, but you guys kind of got a gist of it piece by piece. So yeah, these are the main meat of the course right here are these upwards boost ramps into the warp tunnel, which I'm calling it. Here, let's follow some marbles into it. Let's slow down some time as we go on these warp pads. And then here we go. We'll follow another green into the boost tunnel. You get shot out of the cannon into the giant tunnel and then onto the final part of the course where everything is just going to kind of coincide right on this merge point right here. So yeah, that was very surprising. So yeah, I'm always curious. I want to do one more run with a single marble so we know exactly who to follow through, and that way we can see every part of the course. We spawn the marble in, it ends up being a purple marble. Actually, I can change it. We're gonna make it watermelon. We're gonna give it a nice, cool, smoky trail to it, and we're gonna see how a single marble handles it without any interference from other marbles. All right, Here we go. Down the Plinko board, trying to let it catch up to my camera. And then into the funnel. Green watermelon chooses the green path. Interesting choice. Do you think there was any influence there? All right, the green path is actually one of the better ones. It's right in close to this drop here. All right, watermelon's already going down the spiral ramp. We'll speed up time a bunch here. Where's he gonna end up? Oh, where's he gonna end up on this portion? Oh, he falls down. Did he fall? He fell down all the way. That would not be a good start to his run. All right, but now we have a long way up the ladder. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Something weird. The marbles disappeared. It's disappeared. It was on the ladder, and then it went down here, and it like just disappeared. It didn't even fall to the ground. Wait. What? I didn't even, okay, somehow the marble ghosted on the course. I completely didn't see it get onto the next ladder. It disappeared, but somehow got back onto the course. It shows the inside section, which the inside section has proven to be a longer distance, but it maintains a faster speed at the end here, which seems to be overall better. So here we go. We're going off the boost into the funnel. And then let's go ahead and watch it in the funnel and down onto the skee ball ramp. Let's see where it's going to end up. This is a very, very unpredictable ramp. This is not looking like a good trajectory. It looks like it's going to be going into maybe the worst area. Nope. Second worst area, which is really, really common. And down onto the second level of the ladder. Oh, it's having trouble getting up there. All right, there we go. Oh, having some more trouble. Wow. What is going on here? Is it because I have the fast speed on? There we go. Yeah, I think changing the speed changes the physics slightly of how the course works. So hopefully that's not going to become an issue. All right, let's speed things up. All right, it's approaching the top of the ladder, and it looks like it might go down the right side, and I think... Really, Watermelon? You're making me look bad. I was rooting for you. I've been rooting for you for multiple episodes now. Making me look bad. All right, here we go. I think the right side of the course is the faster one, considering the angles here. All right, so let's go ahead and follow it. Oop, messing up my camera. All right, slowing things down a little bit. Here we go. Up the boost pads. Can it maintain the momentum on the boost pads without falling down the back area? Yep, this is a nice trajectory here. Through into the tunnel, and oh, that's scary. Didn't fall off, though. And he makes it. He makes it all the way to the end. I thought we lost him on the ladder, but he actually made it all the way to the end. I think this is turning out to be a really good course. Pretty reliable, too, as far as keeping marbles on it. So I don't know where Drae is going to go from here. I mean, we have this whole area over here to work with. And I don't know how much more we can add to this. This has been an awesome course so far. It is absolutely massive. I mean, just look at this thing. I have no idea how I'm even gonna like screenshot this. So like I said, I will leave a link to Drae's previous video on this in the description down below. Make sure to keep a lookout on his channel for the next installment of the course. Really curious where he's gonna go from there. He did an amazing job on the skee ball course here. That looks really, really awesome. And it's super effective at giving the marbles a chance to separate into different areas of the pack. But I'm really curious what's going to happen from here. Feel free to leave him some suggestions down in the comments on his previous video as well. All right, if you guys enjoyed this video, you might enjoy some more on my channel. I play all kinds of creative stuff if you're not familiar with me. You can check some of that out on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.